Hey YouTube, welcome to another Solidworks quick tip. Today we are going to create a custom part template. We start off by opening a part using the standard template in the novice dialog area. If you're already using the advanced dialog, then probably this tutorial is a bit basic for you. In the Tools menu, select the Options item. In the Options dialog, when it opens, you'll see a Document Properties tab. This allows you access to all of the document properties that can be set as part of the parts template. Have a browse through there and see if there is anything that you would like to change. Personally, I find the default values quite acceptable. Next, go to the File menu and select Properties from that. As you'd expect, this opens a File Properties dialog. In there's an Edit List button. Click on that. That will display a list of all the default properties that are available to you. You can make custom properties, but just to look at the default properties for a minute, I generally use 8 or 9 of them. Quite useful. If you click on one of them to select it, you can use the Move Up and Move Down buttons to rearrange the list to an order that suits your preferences, and that will be saved as part of the SolidWorks settings so that this always appears in that order. In the property name column, as you can see, there's a drop-down list that allows us to select the default property names. If you want, you can also type in your own custom property name, but I generally find that this isn't necessary as the default names suit all my needs. Over in the values column, we can select from the drop-down list to get some of the calculated values, or we can type in a constant value directly. Where a value is specific to a part, such as a part description, I like to leave that field blank and I fill that in when the part is initially created. Where the value is a constant, such as drawn by, I'll put in a constant value, such as my nickname in that case, or for revision, I will start A and I increment that as the part changes over its lifetime. These are the values that are always set when you create a new part using this template. If you take a look at the evaluated value column on the right, you'll notice that the constant values are filled in, but the material shows unspecified and the weight of the part is 0. The material won't show a value until you assign a material to a part using the materials editor. The weight of the part will be calculated from the density of the assigned material and the volume of the part once it is drawn. Now we need to save our work as a new part template. We do this from the Files menu by selecting Save As we would for any part, but when the dialog comes up, this time we select Part Template as the file type. I like to keep my custom templates outside the SolidWorks directory area, so I've created a special directory to store them in called Simply Templates. In there, I've created some subdirectories: parts, assemblies, drawings, and sheets, just to keep things nice and tidy. If you only got one type of part template, you can just name the file something like My New Part. But if you're going to have several different types of template for different purposes, you might want to think about giving it a more meaningful name. Since we saved this template outside the standard SolidWorks tree, we need to tell SolidWorks where to look to find it. We do this in the Tools menu, select Options, and go to the File Locations area of the options. Make sure you're in the Document Templates drop-down. Then we add a new directory to the list. Browse to the directory where you saved the template. Now I browse to the directory above it because I've split up my templates into subdirectories: parts, assemblies, and drawings. If I browse to the directory above it, SolidWorks knows to look in all the subdirectories to see what it can find. So just set that up. I've cancelled out because I've already done this, but you'll need to add that directory in and SolidWorks can then find our new templates. Now let's open a new part and see what it's like. Click on New as you normally would to open the Templates dialog. Click on the Advanced Settings and there it is. Our new part template is ready to use. Now when we create a part using this new template, if we go straight into the File menu and select Properties, we can see that all our properties are set up, ready to use. I generally fill in the blank properties at this point, just so I don't forget. And once that's done, we're ready to go ahead and create our part. I hope you found this video useful. Please click like and subscribe for more.